Have y'all worked together a lot?
Yeah, man. We had a writers group for a while. That's how we kind of like linked up and like got to know each other.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
The acting classes shit. Well, whose real life experience was that?
I feel like that's every acting class.
Like, yo, my man,
Like a whole snake shit.
Yeah, that's real. I told him when I was on, I was like, "Oh, that's the shit we would do in acting
So they
class."
actually do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I actually told them like before I do big speaking things where I present a lot for work. I sometimes will do the same little exercises they do.
I can see the mouth exercise and the face exercise. The snake
And
thing.
then
I
small.
did. I was like, I don't see the purpose of that. But.
And it wakes up all your muscles and it puts you in tune with your fellow actors as well.
Okay.
So you're
So some
both
energy
all on the
type
same energy playing field.
Got you.
Warms you
Acting
up.
101.
Yeah, nah. See that shit.
It's real.
Yeah.
It looks so silly, but it's real.
it's
And
real.
it's actually fun. If you like let go of the fact that it's silly looking, it's fun.
No, it looks like you can have a good
She
time.
looks gay as fuck. I'm saying.
And that's why you're not an actor.
I got a snake behind this dude.
And then,
Opportunity, promotion, blah, blah. You know, those are just words.
All I have to offer is words. Just words.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What's going on, my beautiful peoples? Today is a lovely Wednesday. Yo, we have not been filming on the fucking Saturday in a minute.
Nah,
we
it's all
haven't.
weekday shit. Straight out of work shit.
I don't mind free Saturdays.
So every time I ask you, yo, how's your day? Fucking Drake comes in, throws his backpack. Just straight throws. He was like, Akeem. Like, goddamn, all right. So, how was your weekend? It's like, nothing exciting. Like, so it's a different feel,
It's
but
a different feel.
But you know who we got on deck? My brother, my main man, Dre Drizzle.
What's going on? What's happening? What's popping, my people? You know what? I be tired when I get out of work on the way over here. Like, fucking Ron, you booking these weekday shits. But when I get here, the energy feels good. So it's like, it's out the window. It's all good. Yeah.
I'm glad, brother.
Yeah.
Because I sense it via the text. I sense it. Yo, that nigga writes in all cap. 1 hour, right?
No way. Because I don't get any of that when you walk in.
That's just directly.
No. I was like, you're always lovely and
It's not
pleasant.
in the group chat. It's just directly.
1 hour away.
It's like 1 hour, all right?
Could have been at home.
Yo.
Well, the summer's over.
Summer's
over.
No, it's not. Not yet. Not yet.
Spooky season. Come on,
Spooky
man.
season. I am excited about spooky
Super
season.
moon tonight. You're gonna see that tonight.
Oh,
Super moons, like a blue moon. It's gonna be crazy.
like
The big moon.
big
right?
blue
Like
moon.
big,
No, but I think it's a
big.
blue moon.
yeah.
Blue moon.
Oh, shit. All right, bet.
And that other lovely voice that you're hearing on deck is the lovely, the honorable Lady H.
I love being on this show, and I've been shy about sharing it with my other life. So it's like I was just split in two, but I started sharing like I'm a host on a podcast, and I'm really shy about it.
Oh, you just now started?
with like the theater industry.
Oh, got you.
I've been keeping it very separate, and I'm
Yeah.
like slowly like coming out of my shell with it.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, I'm sad summer's coming to an end because that means I have to go back to teach classes at Boston University, which I love and I enjoy the students. So I'm excited about that, and I have to remind myself of the reasons why I'm excited.
Yo,
but at the same time, I'm like, no.
She's been practicing mantras before every
Yes,
email.
yes.
She's like, I like being here.
I
love
literally-
Boston.
I am
love
looking
Boston.
forward to this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to flip it in my head.
What do you
Anyways,
teach? What do you teach at Boston?
Costume design.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why I love the teaching.
Yeah.
Commuting's a bitch. I'll just end it there. Yeah.
No, man, that's better than teaching, science. Or,
Yeah.
that's
Bullshit
that's
subject.
interesting.
I would
Here's
still
the shit
make it
that
very
doesn't matter.
theatrical because I'm teaching a new class now called Intro to Design history of storytelling, and my cheat around that, I mean, I hope no one listens to this from Boston, but my cheat around that is to do a bunch of improv classes. So basically activities of like, story time, let's make a snake. Just kidding. Not as infantile as that.
I would get A's. I would get A's in that class.
Because I want to make it fun, and I feel like the
yeah.
students will learn. I mean, it's more involved than just making a snake, obviously. But anyways, I'm excited. Enough about me.
Today, who we got on deck is a lovely brother that we crossed paths once before, and we didn't really get to build because you were high as a motherfucker.
Yo, that was fucking Jerry Diaz, man. I would come to this new place. I'm like, this is great. And then I took a hit of his L. I don't know what he smokes.
That Zaza.
But holy shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Zaza.
My wife was here too, and she was like, what the afterwards she was like, you didn't say anything at all.
Oh shit. It's one of those.
yo, bro, I was
You
like,
can make
so,
for it now.
Yes.
how are you doing? He's like, hey. It's like, yo, you alright? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Who we got on deck today is a writer, director, just all around creator, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother, my main man, Ramon Pesante.
Man, he hit the
You get like a nice radio.
hell yeah.
Absolutely. No, I had I felt like when that guy that used to do the soccer games.
Oh,
He'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
goal!
Yeah.
You know, I was like, it's probably the only thing I kind of like watching in Spanish. Because, when you watch soccer in English,
Like how long he's gonna hold that?
bro,
They're not trading for that. They're not trading for that.
How long he's gonna hold it?
it's like, you watch it in English and it's like the forward pass it to the left.
Listen, I'm asleep
They don't
already.
do the same goal shit in English, do they?
I think they've been trying to, but they suck.
It's not
not
the
the
right.
So that was just the reason for the hard art.
No. It's quite common. I hate it when white people do it. It's like quite,
It doesn't-
like
it
Ramon!
Do you get that a lot?
You look crazy.
You like stop it,
Stop that shit,
Stop that
man.
shit.
Which, by the way, you had it in your movie, with Jenny, her character trying to messing with the R's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a reflection of who I am, a little bit. It's just because I don't speak a lot of Spanish, so people are always trying to force it on me or try to make me feel like I'm not Latino enough because I don't speak Spanish
now
first.
I see.
You know what I mean? And that's something that me and the star Jenny shared. We both shared.
Now I see.
So
that.
just to get everybody updated and putting them on, my man here got selected for another film festival because we got like 20 fucking laurels
Drop a
under
bomb,
his
drop a bomb,
goddamn.
drop a bomb.
Yo,
Drop a bomb.
Yo, what?
Drop a bomb.
I mean, fucking straight. But now we're at the Latino New York Latino Film Festival, which
Congrats.
is like the HBO. Is it
Yeah,
HBO
it's
still, or is it Discovery?
I mean, Discovery, Time Warner,
But it started with HBO.
It
right?
started with
Yeah,
HBO,
yeah.
but Discovery Time Warner is like the people that own HBO.
Oh,
so it's,
okay. So it's,
yeah.
So you're now, and it's like a pretty big fucking deal. It's a full feature. It ain't like a short
Right.
that they throw you in the middle of a slot. No, you got your fucking full day
Hour, 30
situation.
minutes, right?
Hour,
Hour,
30
30
minutes.
That's awesome.
Dope flick, plain motherfucking Sam.
Yeah.
Plain Sam.
Plain Sam. Plain Sam.
I enjoyed
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Yo.
you.
Yeah. So that's where the inspiration came from.
I mean, yeah, this was, a lot of this film came between me and Jenny and personal experience. You know what I mean? So I think that, that's where you should, use what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you ain't got the money, use what you got.
And you mentioned something, pretty wild. And I say it's wild because I didn't pick up on the time difference of how long it took you to make the film, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did it in 2020, and that means it took you till 2023 now to finish it?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it took you 3 years. In the filming?
No, filming.
Because I was about to say,
I
shit,
shot it in
I didn't.
5 days.
Oh, you shot it in 5 days.
I shot it.
pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
damn.
shot it 1 weekend in April, and then I shot it for 3 days and April, May, June, like in June. So then, I was like gathering money, Dogecoin. I cashed out on that shit. You know what I mean? the moment Elon,
Suckers.
not this guy. Yo, the moment Elon stepped on that SNL stage, I was like,
Time
I
to
was
cash
like
out.
cashing out right now.
Time to cash out.
But you know, I was just collecting my money, and also during the pandemic, I was able to take money out of my retirement without having to no taxes. It was like a time during the pandemic where you know.
Yo, wait, you got money for your retirement already? Like, how does that happen?
44 years old.
44? Damn, man.
yeah.
I need to do something with my life.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm still behind the ball apparently, so I gotta figure some shit out. Hopefully, you know. But you know, yeah, man. So like I was like the first 2 weeks, the first 2 days, I stacked some money up. I said, okay, here's about like, a couple of, 7-8 grand. I'm like, all right, we can shoot this in 2 days. Let me, go into production. And then I need another month and a half to just kind of stack up some more money and then do it again for the last 3 days. And then because the way I shot it, it took me a lot longer to edit it, because we shot it very unconventionally. I don't know if you realize, but the film feels like these are real people talking, and it's an experience.
Yeah.
So though I wrote the film, it was like a lot of improv, and I was like, okay, I don't have the time for you guys to get these lines right.
You got
No
the
table readings for y'all motherfuckers.
So, right.
We can
So-
afford a COVID fucking
Right.
test
So
every
make a
right.
snake.
So it was like, here's the beginning of the conversation, here's the middle of the conversation, and here's the conversation's going. You get 3 takes, go.
And just improv the whole.
And right.
Wow.
And 2 cameras. So when I'm in edit, I get to recut, rejudge the conversation if I need to. So it was a lot more manipulation in an edit through the improv. So it got tricky at times, but but there are times when I'm like, wow, this is magic. I couldn't. I don't think anybody could have written this. You know what I mean? So that was the cheat code for that. And I was able to, shoot in a fast rate, shoot 7 scenes per day. You know what I mean? Out of sequence, out of order. But again, everything was written. I gave the intentions, but I'm like, I need y'all to carry this and be yourselves, and have people live with you in these scenes. And I think that was our biggest asset, like 100%. Like, yo, let's make it. So yeah, the budget isn't big, but people are in the conversation. It's like a podcast. People talking. You know what I mean? And we're engaged in those conversations, and that's how that was the whole method behind it. It's a method called mumblecore. I'm not sure if people are familiar with it, but Barry Jenkins, that was his first feature film. The guy that did Moonlight, Joe Swanberg, even Greta Gerwig, the chick that did Barbie, wrote and directed. She started doing mumblecore films, where these were like small, tiny, low budget films where people were just talking in apartments, being themselves, engaged in a real experience. So a lot of the directors that I was inspired by started that way. So that's what I did.
They did a hell of a job.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
it
Yeah,
just came
shout
through.
out to that first boyfriend, Alex. He was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god! What
Yo,
an
Bill,
asshole.
the most
Oh my
smoothest,
god!
most fucked up breakup
I know, right?
this dude is real.
Bill,
He was great.
Yo, yeah, he did an amazing job with
will-
that shit.
I will share with you, you did master the art of capturing cringe moments.
You did.
Yo,
Oh my
man.
God.
Like, there was so many moments I was like, damn.
Poor baby girl.
Like, I don't want to be in that situation. It was one thing with the breakup, but then the art of you capturing the casting conversations, I was like,
Oh my god!
how many of those conversations have you gone through, bro? Like,
Damn.
yeah, like a lot of these.
are you
actors,
an actor as well?
No,
or
I'm not an actor, but I was an actor when I was a kid, and I.
Oh, you're a child actor.
Oh yeah, I was in The Guiding
Really?
Light. I was in this Michael Keaton movie once.
No way!
But it was an extra. It was an extra. Yeah.
Don't fly by with that shit. What?
That's pretty cool.
You trying to throw that shit right under?
I was like, but like, I really hated that. But I remember doing an audition for like NY Undercover, and I was supposed to be like this, like abused kid that had a pit bull, and I'm just like, and I kept like, they asked me keep coming in and read the roles, and I'm like, do y'all really look at me and see me as a kid? That like, I'm look at the size of me. You think do I look like an abused child? And they were like, he's right.
You saved them.
Thank you for your time.
And I was like, hold on a second. Shit. But
New York Undercover, the show with the Puerto Rican cop and the black dude.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
Yo, that shit was solid.
It was a great show.
That shit was SVU back in that big of a
same
deal.
people ran it.
Mike
Dick Wolf.
Oh shit.
I had no idea.
Damn, he's a fucking amazing fucking. He does Chicago PD too.
All that nigga does is read the newspaper, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, how the fuck he gets all these
Totally
shows?
down on
Next
that.
episode, somebody write this shit right now.
They do that
about
because a lot of
job
those.
security,
man.
You're right.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Oh, wow, I
that
did not
nigga
know
ain't
that.
creative. He's just like, all right, headline.
That's it.
And
But
references for days.
yeah.
Wow.
But but I didn't like that I was always asked to be something that I didn't feel I was. You know what I mean? And I know other actors, they have the they have the drive to keep being told no and to be something that they're not. And I think that was part of this film too, where I actually asked people to be who they are and not who they appear to be. And you can see that a lot. Mr. Yer, the guy with the tattoos on his face, he had the glasses in the film.
Oh yeah.
Like
And,
he told me this was the first film where I actually had lines and I wasn't a criminal or an inmate.
Oh wow, that dude with the long hair, right?
Yeah.
I know
You know what I'm saying? And if you see his
he was like the
content-
cool dude.
Yeah.
He was the social media.
Yeah.
He's like a
yeah.
hipster looking guy.
Yeah. And then, he right now he's like a very successful if you go into a New York City cab, you will see his face. Like it's
Really?
crazy. Yes, absolutely. But he's like, super positive dude, you know what I mean? Ferris, he's super positive. And like I just say, yo, dude, be yourself. Be that person. Be the person. Be that. That's interesting to me. You're an interesting character. You know what I mean? You're not the tough guy in the corner. You're the nerdy social media guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Covered in tats. Like, why are we still typecasting?
That's what it is, though.
Right.
Latinos as tough or drug dealers? Like, what the fuck is? Like,
That's all we are.
that's all we are to them, right? That's crazy.
we
He got
be
tats.
more?
He's a criminal. He got tats. Yeah, he's a criminal.
Yeah,
He's Spanish.
have y'all not been to New York? We up in here. This is
You're telling me there's a whole spectrum?
that's crazy.
My favorite is the reformed gangster, the one that was locked up, but
came
now
out.
he came out. He's a
trying to
church
save-
guy.
he's trying to save
He's
the
trying to
people.
save everybody.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
out of here.
That's
Yeah.
the only way to go after that route.
He always opened up like a boxing gym. I think the Wire had one of those too.
That's
Yeah.
different. Wow.
Yeah. Like wow.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
out of here with the same type of fucking shows. Man.
Have you been approached for projects that the producers are like, we want Latinos like this?
Yeah, I mean, so I haven't been approached about a project yet, but I have been, in situations where they're like, that's not the right type, this type, that type, and I get why they do that, because unfortunately a lot of the audience is stupid. And apparently when you see a Latina cop and a Latina murderer, it's like, no, they can't be the same type. Because that'll confuse the audience.
God forbid
wow.
there's a virgin and a
Yeah.
whore.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a term, and I come from the entertainment industry behind the scenes, and I hear when people talk about how that's not the right type. We're looking for more of this. We're looking more for that, and I'm like, and I get that's a bigger that's something that I can't change. I can only change in my films. You know what I mean? But I'm sure, when I do work on a film, they're going to be like, who's in the film? Where's she from? She kind of looks like this person.
Yeah.
I want someone that looks like, like Ortega. Yeah, you got to get us a Jenny Ortega type. You know what I mean? It's very much, something that people say all the time,
When I was casting for our film, I said, I want Stephanie from the Bronx. And niggas are like, so you want the bitch
I know 10 of them.
that wears the Yankee fitted and the Tim boots but still look mad good? Like, yes, you know
That's
exactly what I'm talking about.
It's a bunch of them in the Bronx.
But then they can't act.
But it gotta be
No,
fucking.
but then that's the other thing. Like with our experience, it was specifically one person where we wanted them in the film. Their role was written for them in the film, and when they showed up to audition, they froze up.
I was
And they
like,
couldn't be their authentic
I was
self.
like, be just you. Yo,
Yeah.
fuck the script. Don't even look the script. Just you be you. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I think that's another thing that I've learned gradually is that you got to put a lot of trust in the actors, man, and you got to ask them to, see what they can bring to the table. You know, I learned that earlier with a short film I did called Grapes, where, you know, I thought I had a certain type in mind. And it was about this guy that gets into a back and forth with his grandmother when he's high, right? It was yeah, it was like a short, you know, that actually was like the first short that really like helped me establish myself. But like, you know, I didn't know what I wanted. And then one day this dude, Andrew Santiago, comes in, fucking knocks it out of the park. He's hilarious. And I'm like, I never thought of it like that. And that's what you want. You want an actor that comes in and say, and you tell them, this is the character. Let me see what you can do with this character. And then now you've given them the trust to go, okay, this is what my take on the character. And then that's when magic happens.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I didn't even think of that. You know, they make you look like a fucking genius.
They bring the character to light. Yeah, to life. Yeah, it's true.
100%.
It's sometimes verbalizing and putting an idea into words. It's fucking difficult.
It is. Yeah, hell yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking too when I was seeing the film, that it must be difficult, like, to go for an audition to be Spanish person, but you don't speak Spanish, but you are Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
And they tell you you're not Spanish, you know. Like, God damn. Like, there's no even Spanish lines on the shit. Like, that shit gotta be difficult. And I know a lot of Spanish people probably go through that shit.
Yo, when Shorty said,
Do you speak Spanish?
I understand Spanish.
You understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Entonces podemos hablar ahora y me puedes entender.
I guess I don't know Spanish that much.
Another like gold
Just like,
ring.
So, yeah, but damn.
I didn't prepare for this shit.
Yeah.
Like, your accent is not on point. Like, what the fuck? That shit gotta be tough.
Yo,
People
actually,
like that.
is that something you ever experienced?
Yeah.
Like, you had to create a fake, what you
Accent.
thought was a Latino or Hispanic Spanish accent?
Yeah,
You're like,
I mean,
this is how these niggas talk.
I hear them all the time.
They sound like Scarface.
She said, yo, let's Scarface. Let's Scarface. She was like, what part was Scarface? That shit had me rolling. Let's Scarface. What part was Scarface? Yo, that shit was funny.
Yeah, man, but
That
it's like,
shit was
right, because it's like, you're like, you know, you want a Spanish accent, so you think this is what they want.
Yeah.
So they must want Tony Montana.
That shit had me rolling.
Like, which Spanish accent do you want? Do you want Sofia Vergara? You want you know what I mean? What, you want annoying? You want soft? You want Antonio Banderas? You say.
There's so many different ones.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man. And then I think that's something that Jenny wanted to bring to the table, that she felt like, you know, that was something that she can do a good accent. And that's the very first scene in the film. Her doing a really cringeworthy Latino accent. Well, not Latino, but a Spanish accent. But it's like, you know, the truck, and that's what this story is about. Am I enough in just who I am as a person? Can I just be me as a character? Nobody tells Denzel Washington, and he's like, hey, give me an African accent. Nobody tells.
Hell no.
Nobody tells him to do an African accent.
Nah, you're right. No, hell no.
I want to see.
Right.
I think
You know,
he does the
at
same
least
role
one
the whole-
person
every
did.
movie.
You know, at least one person at one time I said, ask Denzel, can you give us an African accent? That motherfucker's
African-
not
nah,
probably hasn't
hell
worked
no.
a
You want
day.
it from Kenya?
Yeah. Like, that shit don't even.
Can you
that
give
shit
me
even
east, west, north, south?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Denzel's like, get your
Fuck out. Oh Lord.
No, it's wild. I mean, you know what it is? You bring up a great point in regards to, we always have this conversation about just finding a space to just be, right? And even watching recently Blue Beetle, for example, I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
It's I think it's a great film, like it's dope. But I hated the first 30 minutes of it because it's all about establishing Latinidad. Like, yo, we get it. You're fucking Mexican, right? Like, yeah.
Which, you know, I didn't know it was Mexican. I was surprised they did Mexican.
And
Because it was, like, clearly Miami vibes.
And I was like, yo, why? But it's so hard on, like, oh, we got to speak the Spanish, got to do the Latino
We gotta
spice
show.
thing, and
We
we got
gotta
to show.
show.
So, like, the dude can't just be.
That we picked a Spanish person for. Yeah.
Yeah, let's lean in on the, you know, let's make sure that
They
everyone knows they're
Yeah.
Mexican.
Spicy
Let's lean in. Let's get a I don't know, a taco in there.
Can we get more tortillas?
Sombreros anywhere?
Yeah.
And it's like, homie, and then finally it found its foothold, and like, all right, now they're just being, because the reactions become authentic. It's not, I'm forcibly talking Spanish. Yeah. Abuela, how are you doing today? And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I know exactly what you're referring to, because, when you're talking about identity and Latinidad and whatever the fuck people want to go by, Hispanic, Latino, whatever. Pero it's, how do you translate that into the art of storytelling while continuing to be authentic? Mm-hmm. And I think that, your film was dope. And where I think it was able to accomplish that. So shout out to you, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I could have done without the salsa music, because once again I was like, fuck, man, why are we doing the spicy Latino thing? But that's just me. But another thing I noticed, your mom is in the film.
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah, that. Well, originally I wasn't gonna cast. My mother was the casting director. I just thought, I found it so interesting. It says, why don't we have the casting director, an Afro-Latino woman, giving an opportunity to a Latina?
Wow.
And I really thought that's impactful. I think it's better to show, instead of us having to appease to a white person or a light skin or someone. I thought, what, let's show our people giving opportunities to our people. That was really the backbone of the film for me as well.
That's dope.
I thought that was a great choice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did my research.
Yeah, that's cool.
She like killed it, man. I mean, she's an actress.
She's an actress. Yeah, she was an actress in the 80s, man. She was in like. My mother was in the Diana Ross "Swept Away" music video.
Oh wow!
The fuck?
Yeah. She was like, she was in this.
I come from film. Oh shit!
Well, my mother had a rough bout with film. With her acting career in the '80s. She was an Afro-Latino woman in the '80s, and she was, she definitely wasn't. Back then people weren't treated
like,
right.
Oh no, are you? What?
Yeah,
are
you? What are you?
Yeah.
Oh, she could be black.
Yeah,
she could be black.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it was like, she experienced a lot of, like I remember, I'm sure you guys saw Last Dragon, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Right. She was up for that role as the love. She was up for the role for the love interest, and I'll never.
Bruce Leroy.
Never say never.
Leroy. But she
Oh shit!
But I was there, when I was home with her when she didn't get that role, and then I was like, Mom, you'll get something else. She goes, what else is there?
That's a big role,
That's
man.
the only role that I could have gotten.
Damn.
Wow.
Afro-Latina, long black hair.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Like,
what else is there?
Damn. Yeah, that one hurts.
Even when you fit the part, you still don't fit the part.
Yeah. So bro. But she went through a lot, and and I think when I see the actors and my friends now in this industry that still deal with this, it just gives me flashbacks to that time, and I think that was really where this came from. I'm like, what? Let me just do a film. Well, first I thought, let me do a film for the first people that I know they're gonna see it. Because a rapper, they put out an album when they're hood. If their hood don't like it, nobody's gonna like it.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
So that's how I thought about this film. I said, let me make a film for the first people that are gonna see it. You know what I mean? And that would be and that's my peers. My the filmmakers, the Latino filmmakers, the Latino actors, comedians, the artists, New York Latino, urban Latino people. They're going to see it first, and then at least I know I'm true to that, and then I feel good about it. And see where it goes. And New York Latino really showed up, man. Like they gave us Friday night at 8 p.m.
Oh shit!
New York Latino, like that's like that's that I was humbled. I'm like, wow, you gave us Friday night. That's like not even that's
shit.
My man got the prime time slot.
That's a prime time slot. Like, that was a big that's a leg up for us. That showed, because it's a New York Latino film by New York Latino artists and actors, for them, by them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I think it makes sense why we're there. 100%. Because they get a lot of films from all over the, Latinos from all over the world. But like,
imagine.
And I remember when I showed them my short film. This was years ago, and I had asked them. I said, "Yo, like, what's the content what's the films that you don't see enough of at this festival? He goes, New York Latino films. There's not enough.
Oh wow.
We don't get enough of those. So I'm like, what? So I knew that if I was to make one and present it, that they would at least give it, shine a big light on it for me. Definitely.
Yeah, I got Mike surprised me when she was looking through the dating apps. Fucking Mike is everywhere.
Juan Bago, man.
Juan Bago, bro.
The film is never complete without Juan Bago.
I was like, oh, there you go. Mike is there.
Jamie too.
Yeah,
his COVID hair. You said Jamie's COVID.
I was like, nobody got a haircut.
Nobody,
bro.
I was like, oh shit.
Everybody had that COVID hair. It was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Like, fucking Mike had an ultra close up. I could take you. What was it?
miss him.
He goes, he was like, I'll get you. Sorry, he goes, I'll get you to eat the cleanest.
I'll take you to the gym or some shit. I was like,
No.
yo,
COVID.
Shit.
for the first date, my man, now that I look at you again, the actor kind of resembles you, bro. Was there any fucking
Which one, the second
the second love interest?
Yeah, the social.
Is there any kind of leniency in the casting that happened?
No, this is a question, a very common question. So Mark Rain, he's the actor you're referring to. So that's something that everyone always asks me. Is that your brother? I'm like, no. Look, I organically met this dude on set of my short film called Subpoena. He was supposed to be the understudy, and unfortunately, the lead actor, he was sick in the day right before we were gonna shoot. So I told him, I said, yo, Mark, I need you to come in. I need you to learn these lines. I need you to be ready by tomorrow. And Mark is a hustler. He said, yo, let's do it. He came in and he knocked it out of the park. He did his job. He did it. He can act. Mark can act.
Yeah, it was great.
He is an
good.
actor.
It was good.
I know they put him in like the social influencer category, which is not a bad thing, but he's an actor first, 100%. So him and Jenny, that lead, they already had a relationship and a chemistry about them that I wanted to capture on the film.
In real life?
Yes.
So they're in a relationship.
No.
Oh.
They're friends. They have a great chemistry.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay.
got it,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for the
No,
clarification.
I mean, like they had a great chemistry.
They
I
did.
felt something from the two of
yeah.
them.
They know each other.
And I
well.
said they knew each other well. But I'm not gonna say that the kissing scene. I'm like wasn't surprised.
Was that improv?
Huh?
Improv.
I told him to kiss. But
Okay.
Right.
They could find win.
But the kissing scene was a very passionate moment between the two of them, and I felt like I knew that was gonna work out because they have great chemistry. So I'm not saying that they anything else besides that, but I know they have great chemistry, and I can kind of I felt it between the two of them, and I'm like, this is a chemistry that I can capture on camera, and I think people will will fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta start asking my homegirls when they excuse themselves to the bathroom, do they really say those things in the mirror? She's like, I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him.
I know.
Like, whoa.
It's like a pep speech and a half.
She said, get it, girl, let's go. I said, all right.
No, you did not have a weak link in that cast.
Nah,
You
you
had a
did it
really
all.
phenomenal
You did it
cast
all.
across the
You
board.
did it at all, yo.
Yo, man.
But yeah, man, Jenny, she brought it, man.
Yeah, she killed it. She
great.
fucking killed it. Shout out to her, man. She
Jenny,
killed that shit.
Jenny Ruiz, she's I feel like she's somebody that people don't haven't like discovered yet and realized that she's over here and she's actually pretty talented and dope.
Yeah.
And I think and I say this often is that I got any award. Everyone's like, oh, I hope we get awards at the New York Film Festival. I'm like, I don't care about awards. That's just gonna just collect dust on my desk. The award is that if Mark gets on The Mandalorian regularly, if Jenny gets on Grey's Anatomy regularly, you know what I mean?
Oh.
If Bill,
Yeah.
if Bill, the first boyfriend, if he gets, that main role, if he gets in there, like, that is the award for me because it's just gonna service the film. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's all that matters to me, So.
I don't know if anybody's told you, there are no Latinos in space. Let me stop.
That's the next film.
And if there is one, the nigga has a helmet the entire show.
Leprechaun and Jason made it a space in some movies, right? And Leprechaun made it a space and Jason. How the fuck is the Latinos up there?
Mandalorian is dope, though. Are you a Mandalorian fan?
Yeah, no.
Ahsoka is dope.
I haven't checked it out yet. I got it.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Oh, there is a Latino that went up.
She
in
don't know,
Star
she's Puerto
Wars.
Rican.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican. Yeah.
No, the other
Puerto
one.
Rican Jedi, bro.
Oscar Isaac.
Huh?
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, yeah, he's
Star
Venezuelan?
Wars. He's Guatemalan.
Guatemalan. Right. He is.
And he's in.
He was in one of the movies.
He's in, no, 3 of them. He
Yeah.
was in.
Oh yeah. He was the. But he had
he's
not come
white
out. He had
That's
not come
true.
out as
That's
Latino.
what
All right, yeah.
He got me. Clandestino.
The nigga did not come out until like recently.
Last year, no?
So
My name is Oscar Isaac, but my full name is Oscar Isaac Hernandez Estrada. I said to Hollywood, you can pick 2 of these names. Guess what they went with? The white ones.
So he already had been accepted into the Star
He
Wars
plays
thing.
Jewish men. He plays white men. He plays everything but
Latino.
Latino men.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Because his real name is Oscar Isaac Hernandez. And
he goes by Oscar Isaac.
yeah, and they were like, if you want to make it,
Cut off that Hernandez. Cut off the
real
Hernandez.
quick.
Homeboy listens.
No, it's true. Like, I first saw him in Drive with Ryan Gosling.
Oh, he was in that movie?
He was the baby dad. He was. And I looked at him and go, that dude Puerto Rican? That dude Puerto Rican. I thought he was Puerto Rican. He looked Puerto Rican. But yeah, no, I remembered him in Drive. Drive is dope. I don't know if you saw Drive, but
I did. I hated it.
what?
I hated it.
I didn't see it.
I was like,
I don't think I
this
caught
movie's about nothing.
Wow.
Literally a movie about nothing.
I'm talking about cars or not?
Yo, el tigre no hace nada.
Oh, okay.
It's a good movie.
Coño,
Parasite's a
everybody's
good
like
movie.
film libraries on point.
For real. Shit is on
I know,
point.
and this never happens.
Yeah.
I'm usually like, I don't watch
That's that
anything.
film energy going on, right?
But okay, all right. Let's
But
talk
back
to
to
us.
you.
Yes, talk to us.
Fuck all these other people.
I know.
No,
Free advertising for
Listen,
them.
I love talking about movies. We can talk about movies, man. Let's talk about movies. This is what it is.
Fuck all them. You, my brother, you. So wait, you said you were in a Michael Keaton movie?
Which
Oh,
one?
yeah.
What movie
Please tell
was
me
that?
Batman.
It was called...
Please tell me Batman.
It was actually... All right, funny story. It was after he did Batman, and he was in this movie called One Good Cop. It was like a Law and Order type of movie. You know, it felt like he was a cop, and his partner died, and he had to take his partner's daughter and like raise her.
Revenge type of movie.
Yeah. But he also went after the people that killed his partner.
Okay.
So I was just like a background kid, but I got to meet him, and I was like,
cool.
"Yo, are you gonna be in Batman too?"
What do you say?
And he was just like, "Maybe."
He still had the Batman voice?
Yeah. He was like, and then my mother made me give him her number.
No.
Shit,
Did he call her?
I don't think so. I was like, please call my mom.
I would love to have Batman over for Christmas.
Shit, man.
Yo, imagine show and tell in school.
What?
Yo, my stepdaddy is motherfucking Batman.
Yeah, but okay, credit to your mom. What is it? That's the phrase. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
There you go.
Yes.
And if you would
So
have met
props
my
to your
mom,
mom.
if you would have met my mother was a beautiful woman.
Oh, no, she
She
looks
still
good now.
is.
She looks
right.
fine.
You
fucked up.
It
She
was like, you know, like she was always because I'm just saying, when I was a kid, she was always the one that everyone was looking at. I'm like, stop looking at my mom.
She's after Batman.
I had the kids next door asking, yo, you see your mom naked?
Oh,
She's like,
God. Oh, no.
The trials and tribulations
Damn.
of growing up with a beautiful mother.
Yeah, it was painful, man, because I motherfuckers just looking, God damn. I'm like,
Just straight meme monkey.
Oh, imagine she would have made fucking Last Dragon.
Last Dragon, yeah.
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
yeah.
she was up for that part?
You would have been in trouble then. You would have never heard of the end of it. Damn.
Yeah. Well, did she ever make a film that she was like super excited about or proud
Okay.
of?
She did a movie called The Refrigerator.
The Refrigerator.
It was a B movie about a refrigerator. It was they shot in like the Lower East Side. It was like
Is
in
it
the
like
80s.
a horror?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Tell me more.
Yo, you can look it up on YouTube.
Oh,
Is it horror?
Yes.
A refrigerator horror?
Yes.
I
It's
never
a
heard of it.
refrigerator
already.
that is like the gateway to hell, and he was eating people. It was like an old B movie. You can find it on YouTube. It's crazy.
I wonder if it's
so she was like the gypsy woman. Like, Eileen, don't go in there. Don't go in the refrigerator. It's crazy.
We are gonna check this.
Yo, go!
I'm watching this shit tonight.
This is gonna kick off our holiday.
But it was like super like campy B movie. But I saw it was in the movies though. I went to the movies to see it. It was crazy. But it was like, you know, B campy horror movie. So it was meant to be campy. Yeah. But it was like, it was so funny. She was the gypsy. Don't go to
the fridge. Don't get the munchies in the fridge.
It's the refrigerator.
So every time somebody goes to the refrigerator, gets something to eat, that she just eats it?
Eats him. Like, yeah, it was like the gateway to hell. It kills her too, and it's crazy.
Did the refrigerator move at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, but it was like, you know, practical. It was like very practical.
No way, it got sounds too.
I gotta see this shit.
I gotta see this shit. Oh wow, that's amazing.
Was it like a direct play? Getting at like Little Shop of Horrors or something like that?
Yeah, I guess so. You could say that. You could say that. It was like about. So it was funny. It was about a white couple coming into the hood to live in a neighborhood, and so it was kind of satisfying. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of satisfying. Like,
I do
stay out of the hood.
Stay out of the hood.
Stay out of the hood.
What happens to you?
If it's not the goons, it's the refrigerator. I guess you got that.
But you know what I appreciate about it is that like I grew up in the '80s, so I remember like when in New York had like empty lots of just bricks and like and it showed
rubble.
that rubble.
Yeah.
And it has a glimpse of that rubble in New York. I'm like, wow, man. Like, so it's like for me, because when I was a kid I used to play in that rubble. I used to be all up in that shit.
Like,
East Harlem.
Throw a brick at you. Tag nigga, you in.
Yeah. So you know when you see, you know, that I love old New York movies that show that part of New York and what it was, you know, just like how New York was just so unkept.
Yeah, it was
like
crazy.
Now you ain't got no alleys in New York no more.
Hell no.
Nothing.
None of that
Everything.
Shit no more.
They bought every freaking inch on a block just to keep it empty.
Yeah.
But you know, they bought like every inch of the block and there's a building there. You know what I mean?
Building.
Do you know that like by any chance back then when you were a kid? Yeah. I don't know if you know now, but if you knew back then, that a lot of those lots, the reason that they were empty was because the landlords would just burn the buildings intentionally to collect the insurance money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes perfect sense.
I should have like Baghdad,
bro.
I see that was like
how many did Trump burn down? I'm curious.
Not enough.
Not enough.
There is a campy B-rated movie. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head, but I'll try to find a clip of it where it's a alien that comes in, but he looks like a human because that's how they had to like keep the budget down. And he lands in the fucking Bronx. Oh, and he's a cop in like his other world.
Talking about the they, them, the...
No. That they is...
You mean they live?
They live. No, that's
that
different.
Okay.
And the dude lands in the fucking Bronx. And I think like a Puerto Rican mother like brings him into the crib.
Hell no, what?
and he starts killing all the drug dealers and shit.
Oh my God.
And trying to make her neighborhood safer. Some wild shit.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I gotta see this movie. What's it called?
I will get it to you by
please
tonight.
Tell me because I gotta see this movie.
It's pretty fucking wild. So now that you mentioned about typecasting and all that, but it's because he lands in the Bronx. But I'm pretty sure the lady was Puerto Rican, and he takes care of her and like looks after her
in the neighborhood and shit. Oh wow! Does he turn into the alien when he goes kills the fucking?
No, he looks like a regular.
Oh, he's just a regular
low
dude.
budget.
Yeah, super low budget.
So not even the eyes glow, nothing.
Nothing,
He's just
bro.
a regular dude.
But he's like this big.
Wait, what?
On the planet Earth, he's 13 inches tall.
He's like 2 inches big, but he has a gun that kills everything. And
so he's outside, just that swole.
Yeah,
drug dealers.
And the drug dealers like laugh at him.
You like did not mention this fact.
I know, right?
Until now.
That's the key detail.
He's also 2 inches tall.
I 2 inch tall alien.
Yeah, like how the fuck?
Like, killing drug dealers.
Yes.
You got me. Take my money.
Yes. Motherfuckers hopping around the hood, just killing.
And then and his like evil villain or whatever is just like a hat or some shit, and
That came from space too.
También, because they landed here by mistake
In the Bronx.
in the Bronx, trying to escape whatever situation in their world, and I think they blew through the budget within the first 5 shots. And they were like, "When in the Bronx it is?"
We don't have an alien costume for you anymore.
Yo, because the beginning looks mad legit. Dope cars and everything. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you find out like it's a futuristic, planet or whatever. Yeah. And you're there and you're watching it. And out of nowhere, the nigga's just in the Bronx. I was like, how the fuck did they fit that in? So my bad, it just triggered that thought.
Damn.
Because I'm like, yo, you know what? In the 80s, what roles could a Latina woman have gone for? Because
Consuela, the maid.
Abuela, the maid, yeah.
There's a show called Stella. It was on Comedy Central, and Janine Garoppolo was in it. And then there was a scene where she like steals somebody's like manuscript, and then the people that come to her house to steal a manuscript, and they're like, "Where's our manuscript?" Because sorry, my maid burned it. Accidentally threw it away. I'm really sorry, Consuela. And then my mother came in. It was my mother.
My God.
Yeah, but your mom be dropping. Yo, what the fuck? Like,
my mother came in and she goes, "You're fired. Leave your shoes at the door."
Truth is, David, I lost your manuscript. What happened was I put it on the coffee table. There was an enormous amount of papers. I think the maid threw it out. I'm terribly sorry.
Wait, but that was our only copy.
I know, I feel terrible. Louisa, you're fired. Please leave your shoes at the door. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe it.
And she was just like, and walked out. I'm like,
oh shit.
But that's a real, like, you could find that scene too, where she just like fires my mom. Named Consuela. I was like, wow,
Wait, Consuela
man.
is the same name from Family Guy. Lady.
Yeah.
That's the trope. That is the trope. That is always the Latina maid is Consuela.
But
Index?
That's crazy, yeah. It's crazy, but it was just like, it was crazy. Like, I cringe every time I seen that, because my mother definitely deserved better than that.
All of those women that play those roles.
Yeah.
No, it was only his mom.
Yeah, like damn.
It was like, yo, there was nobody else.
That's crazy.
Did she, so outside of the B-rated movie, like, does she still perform today? Like, does she still act?
She's she's a New York artist, so but she's done some pretty great art things. Like, she's very gifted painter. You know what I mean? I think that she's given acting kind of a break, and she's really into cartooning, and she's into she had like a statue up on West Side Highway for like 3 years.
Cool. What?
Like in the park over there, and then she had like this and then she just did like a residency over at Governor's Island. So like she's
doing her thing.
You can't tell her to slow down for nothing.
That's what's up.
She's just like she lives in the projects out in the Lower East Side, and she's just like
doing her thing.
Like, I'm just making art. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I got a studio.
Fuck that.
She got a little room and in one of the studio, and she just lives out her artistic dreams, which is like not many people get to do.
Absolutely.
Do you feel that empowers you in your decision making to pursue the arts, or?
Absolutely. Like I'm, I'll say this, man. My mother, it doesn't make her a lot of money, but she keeps fucking doing it.
But she's happy.
She makes it to make it. And, of course she wants to make it, but she makes it to make it, not to make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I of course I would like to make it as a Hollywood director. It would be great. That's what I would love, but until then I'm going to keep making films any way I can.
So the definition of making it for you would be to have a Hollywood film or be a Hollywood director? Or...
it's more.
What is it for you?
Yeah, what would make it for you be?
Make it for me is to be able to write and direct films that matter to me and get paid well to do it. Okay. Now, that's kind of hard to do it in this world because Hollywood wants a genre. They just want, like, one thing, I had a really good director that he just did a phenomenal movie. He saw my film and he goes, "You know what, dude, you did a great film. Unfortunately, you don't have anybody famous in it, and it's not a genre."
Holy shit.
Fuck. Damn, nigga. Like, yo, I don't mind.
No?
Just keep
But
it on the
he
great
gets to the
film.
buck though, because he's coming from the industry, and he's telling me from the inside out. You know, now just do yourself a favor, make a good short, get as famous person as you can to be in it, and you'll be in Tribeca, and you win. So but it's like, no, fuck that. The movie's good. The movie's good, but you know what I mean. It's like, I forgot. Those days are over. You know what I mean? Like maybe 10 years ago, this movie probably would have launched my career.
It's crazy.
Making Hollywood films, but it's not just making a good film anymore. It's you have a genre that we can make money on.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? Because that's why you see so many bad movies. Because it's not about it being good or bad. It's about you got a genre. What's the concept?
You gotta fall in the category.
Oh, I can sell that. All right, let's go with that because I can sell it. Not because this is a good dope movie. Like good dope movies still get made. But a lot of bad movies get made because it's like, you got a concept?
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta fall into a category.
Yeah, you got an idea. It's a this, it's a that. Oh, it's a horror movie about. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do that. You know what I mean? Because a horror movie. People still go to the movies for horror movies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
People still show up to the movies for the horror movie.
They're coming out with a new Saw.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
They're coming out with a musical parody on Broadway. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Get out of here.
On Broadway?
I had no idea.
Off Broadway.
Wait. They're doing a musical parody of Saw?
Yes.
So they're like singing as they're getting like chopped up.
Yeah,
and
word
shit.
up. That shit sound crazy.
If it's anything like the movie,
He's chopping motherfuckers.
That's why.
a lot of blood.
I can imagine.
That's amazing,
That's
bro.
gonna be a lot of
Because
laundry.
it's gonna sell. You're right.
So
that
hell
wardrobe
yeah.
budget.
Wardrobe
the
budget.
production meetings is like
Can't get
70%
blood out.
blood.
Shit.
Pigs fly blood actually is the best fake blood there is.
Pigs fly.
Something like it's called like that. Pigs fly.
What's
the
brand?
best?
It's
Yeah, the
actually-
brand.
Oh,
the
it's
brand.
pig's fly. It's not pig's blood.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
'cause that's real
Pig's
blood.
I'm like,
That gets out of anything.
Damn.
But anyways, to speak to the point of the theater, an off-Broadway theater is producing that because they know they can make money off that.
Of course.
The genre.
And another thing they're
sell
doing
out.
is like, so this Barbie thing, which is cool. People love Barbie. I thought Barbie was.
I loved it.
People loved it. I thought it was good. You know what I mean? But the thing is that now they just want to find familiar brands and make movies around.
Oh yeah.
So like that, like I read somewhere that they have a writer that there's been like a bunch of writers trying to crack a movie about the game Uno.
Interesting.
Wow.
So it's just like
It's gonna be some magical type shit.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it was an article like 2 or 3 different writers tried to give their best take at how you can make a movie about Uno involving Uno.
That's crazy.
And I was just
They
like
did Jumanji.
Jumanji, yeah. Well, Jumanji.
It's like a board game.
Yeah.
That is a board game.
I mean, it wasn't a real board game.
Yeah, it wasn't a real game.
board
It is
game.
now.
Wasn't it a
It
board
is
game?
now.
No.
Oh fuck my bad. I'll take that back.
I'm like, I mean,
Ouija board. It's a real board game.
Oh yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Horror
That was a
movies,
horror
yeah.
movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see that movie. Was it good?
I don't know.
Ouija board?
Ouija
Yeah.
board.
That's a movie?
Yeah.
They got a movie off.
I didn't. I was like,
it hit theaters and everything.
You paid for the tickets to see it?
But yeah, like
that shit.
it's a familiar
Yeah.
something that will turn people's. They're just looking for something that'll turn people's head.
You think that's
Think
why?
of any product.
You think that's why people make a lot of remakes?
Oh, 1,000.
Hell
Of course,
yeah.
man, because it's a familiar brand that people will go, oh, okay, I'll see that.
Because RoboCop was horrible.
The
No one.
that,
You like that shit?
it was okay. It wasn't not memorable. Like the
Yeah.
first one was memorable,
Yeah.
but I went to the movies to see RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop.
You know what I'm
was
saying?
shit.
When I saw RoboCop in the movies, I was like, what?
Damn.
But see, that's the thing. RoboCop, Terminator, all these movies were original ideas. They wouldn't be made today.
Nah.
So, with the writer's strike going on and the actor's strike going on, and just knowing what the model is now to get any sort of big work or sustainable work, do you see a path forward for original work to actually come back? That will run dry out of the marketing options and have to come back to original stories?
Well, there's hope because, you're seeing that, the superhero genre is tanking.
Right.
Because the new people making money, that are spending money to go to the movies is Gen Z. And Gen Z grew up with this shit. We saw Batman, the first Batman movie, Michael Keaton's Batman, we were like, remembered how great and exciting that was. So we still kind of like get that excitement from it.
Yeah.
But that Gen Z generation's like, so fucking what? You know what I mean? And they're the ones that are dictating what we do next. As far as like, that's why a lot of these, people that I talk to, they're like, the studio wants to know, everybody wants, this is the cash in. What is going to what's going to make Gen Z put their phone down to watch? So they really care about Gen Z right now. Hardcore. That's the market.
That's tough.
That's the audience. Oh, it's very tough. It's very tough.
And what is your take on it?
No, I think they're right. Of course, you know what I mean. Gen Z, they're the ones having all the sex and spending money. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Gen X and millennials, we're slowing down. We're home. We're chilling back. You know, we're streaming more. You know. So my take is that So a lot of the things that I've been writing and working on, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about Gen Z. Why would Gen Z care about this? You know, I got a Gen Zer in my house. This is my son. He's 22 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he's like...
You had your kid at 22?
Yes, I did. I did. My dad, right before I went out for college, my dad was like, don't get anybody pregnant. I was like,
okay.
Hold my beer.
22 years later.
22 years later.
He's like, do you like this? I just wrote this. What do you think?
Yeah. But like, you know, I do think about, you know, what makes something interesting to the younger audience, because I know that when, you know, I have that moment when people are going to go, okay, we saw your film, what else do you got? Because that's really what this film, I want this film to do. I want this film to do is, you know, not make me $1 million, but a studio will be like, oh, he has the stamina to see a film through. So what else you got? And is it something I'm interested in? All right, well, I got a film about, you know, a statue that, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, what else you got? Oh, okay, I got a musical about sada, sada, sada. Okay, all right, what else you got? You know, you have to be ready for that conversation, and that's what I'm building up right now, is to be ready for the conversation for what else do you have. We saw what you did, cool, what else you got? That's really what most filmmakers should be thinking about right now, is and trying to at least thinking a step ahead of the industry. Like right now, Gen Z, think Gen Z. Think about what do they like to do? They like movies. They like horror movies. They do still. That's a proven thing. But what else do they like? What's something unique that's gonna get them to stop engaging with their phones to like watch? You know?
Do you think that Gen Z is? You know, I think that Gen Z is tough because shorts is really killing the game right now.
Shorts?
Like
short films?
Anything short, like, you know what I'm saying, like the
you mean TikToks?
Yeah,
right.
Like the distraction of them is quick, bam. So for them, I'm thinking to sit down and watch a 2-hour movie at this point.
That's right.
It's like
that's the challenge.
That's the challenge, because
they
do boom.
But they're spending the money though. They're spending right now. The research shows that Black and Latinos are young Black and Latinos, Gen Z. They are spending the money to go to the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the research that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like they are the ones spending the money right now. So that's why you're seeing, like, you're seeing like, you know, that. Of course, it's not happening fast enough, but diversity and representation in films, it's still coming. But they're dragging their feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Blue Beetle is a step forward, but I think we deserve better.
Yeah.
As far as
Blue Beetle, I don't want no B-rated fucking superheroes.
Yeah, we deserve better.
I know, right?
You know, Blue Beetle is a cool start, but then I did see, you know,
Spider-Man universe, he's Spanish too, no?
Yeah.
That
was dope though.
That was a
well-written film.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
creatively,
very
well executed.
Well done. Yeah, you're right.
Would you agree? That was very well. Did you see Ninja Turtles?
I haven't seen that.
That was fire.
Yeah, I heard good.
That was the best Ninja Turtles movie ever made.
Really?
Yes, I give it. Yo,
let's go
I
see
love
it
the
Friday.
animation style.
Bro, it was like
who directed it? A famous guy directed it.
He didn't direct it, but Joe Rogan. I mean, not Joe Rogan.
Seth
Rogen.
Him.
Seth Rogen was the guy that he's like his production company. He's one of the people that wrote it. But it's like Teenage Ninja Turtles are actually just a bunch of awkward teenagers and not, you know, superheroes. They were like, you know, and it was like, wow, okay, I dig this. And they used like all 90s hip hop music. I was like, this is fire. You know what I mean?
Check it out Friday.
Yeah, and the animation was kind of like similar to Spider-Verse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it was not exactly, but it was just like the art direction, the execution, the music, that like we deserve that. We deserve better. You know what I mean? And
right.
Blue Beetle is a good step forward. But even but even then, you can see that Blue Beetle was not a priority to the studio. But then and what got me was that, you know, everyone's rallying for, and I'm gonna be that bitter indie filmmaker right now. Okay, I'm gonna be that bitter indie filmmaker right now. Everyone, because of the strikes, none of the actors can like promote the film. So Discovery, they're sitting back gladly while all these like Latino organizations are like rallying for this film. But it's like, where are you guys for the independent films owned by Latinos that could possibly make money so they can keep making this? You're rallying for Discovery. Great. You guys are happy that Discovery gave y'all $100 million for this movie. Cool. But it's like, where is your support for the indie filmmakers if you do care? Because this feels hollow.
Yes.
Support Blue Beetle. Go ahead. Support In the Heights. Support. But these are all funded by, Hollywood establishment.
Yeah, the big people.
You giving the money right back, motherfuckers.
Yeah. How are you? And again, I'm not talking against it, but how are you organizing for this, but not for like people, independent Latino directors
on the come up?
On the come up.
Yeah.
But it's like, and you think about it, like if the director of Blue Beetle and the lead actor of Blue Beetle did an independent film, I don't know if they would do the same kind of rallying for that film. That's my thing. I got nothing against yes, more Hollywood films for Latinos, directed, created by Latinos. That's great. But this whole rallying, we gotta rally for this because we need this.
Rabble.
Yo, bro, there's mad Latino films out here, independent films that could use that support.
Yes.
100%. So that's my gripe.
Yeah.
Call me bitter because I'm an independent Latino. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like when I see people, we gotta make this one count. I'm like, no, bro, there's mad movies by us.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that's my gripe, man.
When is your movie coming out at New York Latino Film Festival? Let's plug that in real quick after that.
September 22nd at 8 p.m. Friday night.
Prime time.
Go to New York Latino Film Festival and look up Playing Sam.
If y'all motherfuckers is rallying for everybody else and y'all not going to see Playing Sam.
Oh shit, Playing Sam?
Damn.
You're not rocking with Death Row? Listen, I want all Latino creators and black people, because you know what? Black people rolled for this film first. Before the Latinos, believe it or not.
Because you came out in what was the award?
We premiered it at an American Black Film Festival.
American Black Film.
That's the biggest Black film festival in the country. They pulled up, we were one of 8 films. The other film, Murder City with Michael Coulter, Phelps High with Amari Hardrick, like Cinnamon starring, a phenomenal movie starring like Damian Wayans, and then Playing Sam. I'm like, yo, bro, that's amazing.
Damn,
I'm
hell
honored.
yeah.
I'm fucking honored that this little film is up against these like $100,000, couple $1 million films. Like that was the win for me to be in the room for something like that.
Wow.
And and it's like we do get a lot of love from the black audience and the black establishment. We do. So and I gotta recognize them for that. I mean, they recognize us and they look out for us, definitely.
That's what's up.
I mean, we're all one.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
We all
100%.
one. We're all down with the same team.
So get your tickets
fucking
for
tickets.
September 22nd to see Playing Sam.
That's right. Come through, support, Latino creators, man.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. We gotta keep it in the community so we can grow the community.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's true, and it's not being bitter, brother. When you're sharing that level of awareness in regards to who we decide to organize for, who we decide to promote and show up for, and it is very unfortunate when we don't allow ourselves that space to say, hey, let's do it to the people that are actually authentic, not behind the machine, not the ones that already have the infrastructure. Right. Like, let's do it with it's fine. Okay, we're on a strike right now. Rather than supporting these people, let's start shifting that energy and support elsewhere. So I don't see it as bitter. It is the absolute truth, because it's all about allocating our efforts and our resources. And if we never point it out and identify it, then it's never going to happen. We have to call it out, because it is truly unfair that, for the one job that they give us, and, especially in the film over, it costs $100 million. You look at all those credits, there are not many fucking Latino names. All those video effects specialists, all the production assistants, so we just gave a job. They gave us one job, and the leading role. But behind that shit, there's 100,000 other jobs that are given to a whole nother group of people.
Right.
And so we, at the end of the day, we still support them and we support that movement. But anytime it's something by us, for us, or that FUBU thing, like, yo, we fuck up, man. We never show out. So never chalk it up to bitterness. It's absolute fucking fact. We need to be accountable for that as people, as a culture, as community, and everything. Because if we don't have each other's back, then who the fuck will?
We're fighting for the place at the table.
Yeah,
again.
That's right.
And again,
that's why I give props to somebody like Tyler Perry. Like his content is not for me. But that man made his own lane.
His own lane.
He did.
His
own
highway. He got his own production fucking thing in Atlanta.
And you know what he did?
Bro.
He started grassroots. He just went directly to those people. He said, "Don't worry about these other people because you don't like my film. Great, this ain't for you." He went directly to the source. That's what I'm doing here. I'm talking. I'm like, "Yo, Ron, can I come on the show? Let me talk about my film." Like, go. This is all grassroots. That's how you start.
You gotta grind it.
But like Tyler Perry is the model. Honestly,
absolutely.
Honestly,
he took it to a whole new level.
He really did, bro. Like, again, his content is not for me, but his business plan is.
50 Cent.
Hell
50 Cent.
50,
from what you shared with me, also what he's doing that
50 is the guy. He's also doing his own studio.
His own studio.
He created his own.
IG that he bought a big ass warehouse. I think.
In Louisiana. Oh wait, no.
No, wherever he can get the best tax credit.
Oh god.
Because my brother's doing
you should go to DR.
Shit.
You see what's popping in DR right now?
Yeah.
Movies are you see Shotgun Wedding. You see that movie with
No, they're getting the
with
huge
Sandra,
tax credits.
Huge, all the movies.
Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, right?
No, it was. Yeah, no, it was Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum.
My bad.
Right.
Not that those white people look alike.
Yeah.
But they've been all going. That's why you see a lot of these island movies. They're all going to DR.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
For that tax credit. They got studios out there now in DR. It's crazy.
Now that you said that, the credits is a whole bunch of other races or whatever. When do they legitimately say is a Latino film? When it's the director? When it's like the cast is Latino? When do they name it a Latino
when
film?
it's just a market that they want to cash in on.
So just one lead Latino is a Latino movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question, honestly. Because think about it. Is Will Smith a black film? Anything with Will
That's
Smith?
what I'm saying. Like,
is Denzel a movie? Is
Is
Equalizer
that
a black film?
Or is it the director because he directed it? He's Latino. That's a Latino film.
I guess that's around the story.
I think maybe that too. Yeah,
the first 30 minutes has to establish that you're Latino.
It's a Latino
salsa
film.
music in the background.
If there's more than one abuela and there's more it's a Latino film.
That's right. Yeah,
if you see people dancing in the streets for no reason.
Oh my God.
Wait, we don't do that? We don't do that?
We don't do that? Nah, I thought I was the only one.
Black Panther, they said everything was black black people, right?
Yeah.
The whole cast plus the
his composer
production.
was
not the production.
Oh,
what?
right.
The composer was white.
I'm sure the executive producers.
Everybody is white.
Got you. So it was just a
Only
black
the people
cast.
that you see on the screen.
Got you.
The 5 people.
And some of the creatives, the costume designers.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I was.
The director too was
Director's black.
Oh yeah, he was.
I guess in order to call it like a Latino film, it has to be, creative. The creative behind the film are Latino. People in front of the camera are Latino. I think that's enough to go. That's a Latino film. I think it's okay for a film involving Latinos, where culture is like in the background, but it's not the
main
forefront.
Focal point.
It can still I like it like that. Have you seen that movie? I Like It Like That.
Oh shit! My
Which one's
bad.
that one? I like that one.
like that.
I like it like that. With Lauren Velez. Oh,
Yeah, that's old school.
That's
old
classic
school.
film.
Yeah.
That was a movie ahead of its time. That was a Latino film, but there was nothing about it that had to establish that nobody was
Latino.
eating rice and beans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or
Rolling the R's, man, hard.
acapuria.
Yeah.
Wicked to the
Pastelitos
camera.
everywhere. Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
a movie about a Puerto Rican family. Bro, if you haven't seen I Like It Like, watch that shit.
Like It Like
That
That.
is a classic. That is like one. That movie was part of the inspiration of playing Sam, 100%.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? That was like
I can see that.
Yeah, you know, I like it like that. You know what I mean? And I was in a couple of white films like Francis Ha. You know what I mean? Like I really did look up some like some white filmmakers, like how they got started. You know, in doing the mumblecore scene and doing the whole making a micro budget film in their apartment in like 3-4 days. You know what I mean? Like that was the model. But as far as like creatively, there's like a lot of it was like I like it like that. You know what I mean? Raising Victor Vargas, like shit like that. Like I love those kind of movies. So like definitely did a lot of research of everyone, how everyone went ahead and did their first film.
I'm gonna ask you one question. For in the film, there's the content creator, the social media guy, right? That she falls in love with, or that not falls in love, but that they kind of hook up. The skits for his social media. In real life, who came up with them shit?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Yo, my man, them shits were mad cringy, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
But like that was the idea. It was like I wanted to cover like like where a traditional actor meets a social influencer, and they kind of like merge in that world, and then one tries to like lure the other one in, and the other one tries to lure that other one in, because that is a thing, that is a presence. People, Latino content creators, they're making their own opportunities, big time in the city. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to give that's an element of what actors are now. Those are now they're considered actors.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was something that I wanted. But yeah, so the one about the CPR, I say that was like designed for the film. But the one with the
key and
that was like, I saw that. I said I want to use that for the film.
I was like, yo,
What do you mean you saw that? Like
I saw it on his social media. He already had it.
He already made it?
Right. And then the girl and little Sasson, she did it with him. And then I said, I want her in the film, and I want to use this. Like, it was like, again, making films with what you had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was something that I wanted to add into the film, because this is what some of the Latino actors are now resorting to make a name for themselves, and it's working for them, for a lot of them right now.
Gotcha. No, everybody's using strategy, man.
Yeah.
My brother, Dre Drizzle.
What could I say? My man, Ramon.
I've been seeing you like dripping, sweating.
He's not even looking at the clock. He's just looking at the visa sweat. He's like,
indicator.
Clock is ticking.
I'm up to like 40. And I'm like, it's hot. I can't wait for the winter.
So opening windows.
But yo, what's your last call for words, baby?
Bro, it's been amazing conversation. Your film is off the hook. We have to support people like you, because you're trying to put people like us on the map. So I appreciate you, and I can't wait for your next joint to drop. And should we go to the film festival?
I thought that was a done deal.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we do it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, was that a Saturday?
Friday, bro.
Please,
Friday.
weekday. Okay, cool.
22nd.
After
Friday, 8 p.m.
I'll take off.
Where's it? Which theater?
Oh, it's going to be at the Regal Theater on 14th Street.
On 14th
Nice.
Street.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Got it.
We in there.
We're there.
They're hooking us up with the biggest theater. It's great.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. It was
Thank
a great
you.
conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
My brother, Ramon.
Yes.
Yo, it's been fantastic, brother.
Yeah, bro, thank you. Thank you.
Time flew by and.
Yo,
shit.
no, this is great. I love this. This is a great conversation.
I know he like went all over the fucking place.
No, that's great. That's the
But we
conversation.
stayed in movies, though. We did stay in movies.
Yeah.
We stayed in the movies.
Definitely.
What would be your last call for words, brother?
I mean, yeah, man. Just I want people to really like think about greenlighting themselves more. You know, something that you guys do here. You created this beautiful space, and you're not asking for permission to create. You know what I mean? And this is quality, great content, and I think that I live by that rule. So if I don't get the permission, or if I don't get the support, I find a way, and I do it myself. I greenlight myself. If you want to do something, if there's anything that you desire, that's the one thing that I've learned, and we should all have learned from like the pandemic, is just, there's no time. There's no time. If you want to do something, do it now and without permission.
Facts.
Amen. Yeah.
dropping bombs over here.
Right.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fucking gems, man. Make it through the mic. The always lovely, honorable Lady H. What would be your last call for words, babe?
What you shared is going to stick with me earlier about your frame of mind when you make a movie is for your community and for your loved ones, and that is a great reminder. Just be like, yes, we shouldn't strive to make content to get the green light from someone else, right? But from the green light, not only of ourselves, obviously that's foremost and important, but of the people that we care about and that we love. So I really like that. And new mantra to add to, like, I'm so excited about teaching, so excited about teaching.
Yeah, green lighting. I like that. That we sometimes do need to, like, say things in a way that they're more sellable to ourselves too. Because
we got to market ourselves.
Yeah, know, because I'm tired of fucking niggas saying work hard. No, motherfucker. Don't work hard.
Green
work
like
smart.
That shit. Green like that shit.
It's empowering, brother. It's empowering being in a room with people that look like you and that are doing dope things. And it's a reminder that it's all possible, that it's feasible on many different scales. And, you know, my heart does go out to your moms and the character that you wrote and you created with Jenny, playing Sam, because, she shared a line that really resonated in me, like, within me, that she shared something along, don't hold me to it exactly, but I know you wrote it. She shared, why do I work so hard for so many rejections to try to get one yes?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
That shit was powerful.
And I was like,
that shit was powerful. I felt that one. She's fucking right.
Yeah.
She's fucking right. That was a good line right there.
But then you said something earlier about your mom's once again. She doesn't make it to make it. She makes it because she wants to make it. And I'm like, damn, man. It's fucking...
Yeah.
Dopeness. I meant to drop the bomb, but I'll leave it. And I was just like, yo, your mom, was a chest full of gems. And I mean, I don't know if she recognizes it, but I hope if she does happen to listen to this episode, I would like to share with you, you're fantastic brother, man.
Thank
like,
you, man.
You are doing your thing, and I don't mean that like in a very light, generic. Oh yeah, we gotta support Latinos. Yo, if your shit was trash, I would have said it was trash. And the shit was dope, man.
Respectfully, yeah.
And when people make quality content, it will get the recognition it deserves from not just the Latino community, if Black community. Good is good universally, and I think that's another thing I try to like get out of I would tell people to get out of their brain. I hate the idea like, I gotta be a Latino this or a Black that or whatever. No, like, good is fucking good. That's right. And I think if we allow ourselves the space to believe in ourselves and green light each other's projects, then we can identify and recognize how good we are. But there's only learning in the doing. There's learning in the process of the doing. And if we don't fucking do, we don't learn shit.
Facts. Right.
And so it's gonna take a couple of trials. I didn't get to see any of your other short films or anything like that. But
I'll send you. I'll send you. It was a learning experience. I won't send you the first one. Oh my god.
You green lighted.
Awful guy. It's so bad.
How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was
that? Was in 2012, man.
Okay.
It was so bad. It was
later.
called The Exception. It was a really bad gangster film. And then I remember I had finished it and it was done. And my wife was just like, what you know about gangsters?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, maybe next time, write something you know.
Sage advice. Sage advice. Write something you know. I believe they teach that in writing.
See, that's the beauty of creating things, because that first one was trash, like you said, but look where it took you to. So that's the beauty of that shit.
Yeah. You went from writing stuff that you don't know about, but now you're writing gems that you do know about.
That's right.
So what you should do is look at that first one and then look
I
at
can't.
Plain Sam. And then look at Plain Sam. You'll be like, I came a long way.
I did, no, that was like I did like 4 shorts, and then I was like, okay, and then I was like, let me just do this feature, and just learn something new.
Your next project?
Yeah. In the proverbial, what's next?
What's next?
I mean, I have like a couple of ideas that I have a documentary idea that I want to execute about my grandmother. She was a Puerto Rican, black Puerto Rican Harlem artist and photographer.
Oh wow!
So we have like all her shit.
Shit.
Yeah, like so that was like, she's like she was very connected to the Puerto Rican national movement. You know what I mean? So there's that. There's a horror idea that I'm actually interested in doing that I don't want. I'm still like I'm in the weeds of it, so I'm like I'm not ready to talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
And then another one is actually a musical I'm writing that I'm working on that is based on my experience when I was in foster care. I was in foster care for like from 12 all the way to 18. So and that was just like a whole interesting experience. Not like a tear-jerking experience, but just like a different experience, because there's so many like foster care movies about sad shit and how my mom but no, like I know my parents, I decided, I was being in foster care after a time was a choice, and I was allowed to stay and rock out until I was ready to go to college and do my own thing, but I made sure that I maintained my relationship with my family. So that's another story. So like really just like those 3 things.
Couple of things in works.
What else you got? I'm working on my what else you got.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sorry, that was loaded.
No.
I want to find out more.
Oh yeah.
What's your grandmother's name?
Oh, her name was Yvonne Salaberios. God rest her soul. But she, she died like in the 90s. But like we went through all her stuff, her Fordham University thesis. She casted Denzel Washington in Othello.
What? No.
In the 70s.
Oh, you gotta make this documentary.
I found the paper. It was his signature when he was auditioning for the role.
Wow.
So she was the casting director for.
Did she cast him?
I think her and the director probably, but she was the casting director. So I don't know if they have it.
Yo, we gotta find Denzel and ask
what?
him. Yo,
bro, I'm dying to tell him. Yo, my grandmother was. He's gonna be like, so what?
It sounds like an interesting story, though.
There was just.
It sounds like an interesting story.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's just like I found a wealth of like her creative, like so the creativity definitely runs deep in my blood.
Hell yeah.
And I want to like go to my roots with it.
Nice.
Is her work in any institution?
Oh no, I mean like right now I'm looking for funding. I'm asking for permission. Okay. I'm on this one, because I want it to be good, and
green light that shit. Green light that shit.
Yeah. But with something like this, I think I could get it green lit. It just has to be like the right grant. So I think something like that, people are like, oh, it's community marks off.
Yeah,
history.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that I feel like I wouldn't have a problem finding funding for it. I just gotta, just do the work.
You gotta get the organized Latinos behind.
That's right.
Man, no. Once again, brother, thank you very much for your wealth of knowledge.
Thank you.
Dre Drizzle,
yes.
seeing you, brother Ramon. Absolute pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
Honorable Lady H, always happy to see you. This is Ron Kane, and we're signing out. Thank you very much for listening. And it's just words, nobody cares. My bad.
I forgot the title, bro.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's a great experience. Man. I love this podcast. This is like such a great vibe.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.